Hello and welcome to my little Let's Play series from the Ostercrack server. This will be a pretty casual Let's Play and I just want to show you some of the stuff I'm doing here. So, first of all, what even is Ostercrack? It's a vanilla survival Minecraft server with a small community inspired by Hermitcraft. And we just started a whole new season. We try to make something new every season so we don't get bored, and this time we decided to have a somewhat small world border of 500 blocks. That means we can only go from positive 250 to negative 250. But every day the world border gets a little bit bigger. That way we all stay pretty close together from the start and we can discover new nooks and crannies every day. So, as you can see, I built a little hut already. That is because the server actually launched yesterday. But it was such a chaos, I wasn't just able to record some stuff. Except this clip.
Someone has to call him out.
Oh,
Reapers here.
that sucks, dude. Oh my god, so many.
Do you have a new IP?
Someone build a house. Oh, that's interesting.
Yo.
Oh, it's not a house. It's a village.
What even is that? Oh my god, that's cursed.
Oh, there's a skeleton. There's a skeleton.
Yeah.
There's a villager.
Get him, boys. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Alright, did we save some villagers at least? I think we have at least 2.
It really has been a rough start over here. At the moment I just found one sheep and I want to make some beds. So I'm just here out in the night trying to camp this sheep, gathering some wool. Hey Mr. Sheep, have you considered like eating to get wool? Maybe? Maybe just one more time? That would be enough for my plans? Plans? Big plans? You could be part of the big plans? Yeah? No? Maybe? Well, no? 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 You don't think so? Aww. As you know, villagers aren't that good in surviving if you leave them alone when the place is already loaded all the time. So in the first hour we decided to get there and rescue some of those villagers. And yeah, well, since this isn't always such an easy task, I decided to make a small and very easy villager breeder. That's what I've done in the first hour of the server, actually. Kinda weird, but well, now the villagers are secured and I can actually steal some food for myself. Have a good one, boys. So, my plans. Well, as you can see, we are pretty early in the season, the server just started. We don't even have the plugins for multiplayer sleep or something like that since, yeah, well, 1.19 was just released and no one could catch up that fast. Well, I was mining and it didn't go that well. I didn't find that much iron cause, well, we have some players and everyone wants some iron. So I decided, how about our very first build is a pretty easy Ironfarm. The one designed by gnembon. So, first of all, what are we gonna do? We make a very simple and easy Ironfarm. And for that matter I decided I'm gonna move this little hut over in that direction since most of the community members are building there and I don't want to be lost. I want to be part. So I decided this place may be good enough for the Ironfarm. So just pick a spot, like around here. A 3x3 hole. that's where the iron goring is gonna drop. But it has to be lower. Like, way lower. At least 18 blocks lower. So, let me just do this real quick. But, let's do the smart thing first, and I already did. Just make a little way back up. And it's done. Scary hole, don't fall into that. So, next up, we're gonna place some little trapdoors. Like that. And also, let's add on down. And try not to die in the process. Ouch. And place trapdoors right here, about here. And a sign saying hello world. So this is gonna be our killing chamber. Let's make the rest happen. So what you're gonna do next is going out 3 blocks gap, place a placeholder block. That's where we're gonna place our beds. And 1, 2, 3, and bed. And make a little block. I don't remember. Was it here? It was here. I'm pretty confident it was here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has to be like this. Right. It's not like I have just checked the video from gnembon to see it. No. I know this stuff. So remove remove the placeholding blocks and do the same for the other 2. So we have 3 places for the villagers. After I build up a little something like this, just a little placeholder cell, it's time to find a zombie that can hold a block. Oh, are you my man already? Are you the one? Are you the one? Well, let's say those were not the ones, but I got a carrot. First carrot so far. Didn't have one. Nice. Okay, I haven't found anything this night and the sun is rising. So we have to wait for the next night. I'm gonna use the time to make a little more room, like get rid of the trees, terraform a little bit, and get the whole place a little bit more prepared. Since the cleaning up was pretty fast and this should be enough, I just removed a little bit of dirt here, removed some trees here around, which should be enough. I made a composter and tried to gather some bone meal with the seedy stuff and what I had left over. So with the bone meal we go around this iron farm and bone meal the area around it. So we do that because golems actually can spawn inside of grass. Well, that wasn't enough bone meal by far. So since we have some time left until it's getting night, I'm going out and gather some of tall grass to just manually place it. Well, okay, it actually has been some days until the last recording. It was kinda busy on the server and I was not able to record at all. That is mostly my fault and not the player base fault. So I also have been busy, but as I told you, I wasn't be able to record everything. But let me show you some stuff I've been doing. First of all, the iron farm has been done. It's working great, as you can see. I have checked several times already. Since the iron farm is in the spawning chunks, it's working all the time and we're getting ridiculous amounts of stuff. I can show you the results later. I have them in a... I also made this little composter to get some bone meal out of the poppies and started to move out. It's actually just some junk in here that I don't really need. I had my bed set up here and started little lava farm to gather a little bit. The bed is just for... I wasn't able to sleep in the little hut because the zombie was actually too close. So, as I told you, we were pretty busy and I already started moving over there. Okay, someone actually stripped the trees here in the forest, apparently, for no reason, I guess, or like... Is this just the way to the, let's say, village where the player builds are? I don't know. We just go with it. There are strip blocks everywhere. So as you can see, some players have actually built their houses, little starter houses, cozy and nice. And some others have also started to make somewhat big farms. And that is my place. I actually have claimed a little land there and started laying out the, let's say, foundation of our house. This will be it. I have a door, but there is nothing in it. I also started to sell a little bit of the iron gatherings for spruce logs, diamonds or deep slate. And it's going pretty well. I need deep slate and spruce for the build, so I thought let the community farm for me and get the stuff. Sleepy time. Okay. Yeah. I also made a little potato farm here just to get some sort of food that is more or less reliable and not that bad. And here I started to make a little strip mine with a somewhat bigger lava farm, so we have a good income in lava that we are using to smelt our stuff or cooking the food. Also, someone actually found glowberries and gave me some. And I made this little water elevator, which was way more of a pain than I thought, because since we have a very tiny world border, we don't have any kelp in the area. So what I was doing is just stacking leaves and making a pillar next to it with a ladder and waterlog the leaves, which is possible since 1.19. And yeah, waterlog them and then remove the leaves again and place soul sand below. That is the way how I did this water column, so I had to place every water source single-handedly, which is not that nice. And then these glowberries just appeared under here, and I used them also down there, so they won't get removed when one of these trees tries to become a very big boy. Let me get some more spruce here and just remove this one tree. That should be enough for now, since people have been buying the iron mostly for spruce, which is kinda nice. It's very more like, I don't like chopping trees that much. That's why I made this little tree farm. It makes it way easier to get somewhat good amounts of log. But as I told you, I also need deep slate over there for the house. And that's where another thing comes in. And that is the fact that one of the community members is actually my wife. My wife is also playing on the server, and she keeps doing most of the stuff off cam, but she also uses my stuff that I gather and also like is grinding stuff. So for instance, she was going in the mines and gathered some redstone, good quality, good amount of cobbled deep slate, and various other stuff like, oh, that's the iron hole from the Ironfarm. We are very good to go with that. 32 diamonds. I actually haven't found any diamonds yet, but since my wife is a busy bee, I got some, and we share, as you do. So this is just started decorating. I will make a little bit more out of it in the future. And this is our current way down to Y-58 to the strip mines. But, and so there's water, so you can jump down. But since the water elevators are such a pain without kelp, you have to go up the ladder. And it takes a while. It's not fun at all. Yeah. So, what I'm gonna do next, I want to start building at least the basement of the house. And I designed this before the season started in a creative world. Yeah, and I want to build actually a shop in the first floor, and I was thinking about putting a shop in the basement, like a lower level. But we will see if that is gonna happen. So, yeah, let's start with actually building the house before I go out and start just making new farms. I always get like distracted. I start building this, like I'm placing these blocks and think, oh yeah, I need more spruce, so I'm planting spruce trees over there, and then I think, yeah, I can automate this a little more. I just need a sticky piston so I can like make a observer clock to bone meal them, and then can just go up and mine and get them. So I already went to the nether and get somewhat a decent quantity of quartz for the first stuff that we need, because I actually haven't made a nether portal myself. It just appeared over there. Someone has built it right over there in the distance. So yeah, I was there for a short trip, but as I said, and as I keep doing that right now, I keep getting distracted and like think, oh, I have to do this, and then I think, yeah, okay, so I got quartz for the observers, and then I thought, oh no, I need a sticky piston. Oh yeah, I have the strip mine. Let's like dig out a whole chunk for slime farm and do this and do that, and never place any actual more blocks here. But then I stopped myself, and my wife also stopped me because I'm getting so much distracted. And yeah, I started placing some more blocks here, and I will try to finish this now first before I'm making more farms. So let's see how this goes. Okay, I've built the basic structure of the house. Like, now you get a small idea of what I'm going for. These windows won't be that big. I will fill in the gaps. Sleepy time. Let me sleep real fast. Since this area isn't really quite safe, I've tried to spam some torches around, but well, the neighbors are not so good at lighting things out. Well, okay, so the general idea. In this corners there will be glass box, which is actually isn't that easy. For the simple reason, again, the world border is pretty small and we don't have a desert. So sand is quite rare and glass is somewhat rare for us. Well, I'm trying to make it happen. I don't need that much, but, well, you know, you have to go out to a river and grab the sand from the beaches. But also, I don't want to ruin, like, the landscape completely. So, we have to find a little balance between that. And yeah, for these windows, the actual idea is I need like a little bit about 18, I think, quartz. Let's make 20 to be safe. I also want to build like some room dividers with trapdoors, like here. Having the bedroom here, I try to make an enchanting table happen. Here, more or less like a small, yeah, kitchen-like area. Here a little area for sitting and hanging out, and yeah, some crafting area here and there. You will see. But I'm quite certain I actually can't find everything I need right now. But you know, we don't have to rush these things. We have time. The world border will get bigger over time, and we will get our stuff that we need. No need to hurry. Okay. I admit it. I might have been gotten carried away. Just a little bit. So, as you can see, the villager breeder has been in action, and I've got ourselves 4 villagers. Since we have an iron farm, I got 3 of them to trade away the iron, and the Fletcher to getting the starting emeralds by selling sticks. And we got some diamond tools from these guys. So we got that going. Okay. Also, I was kinda busy building some more stuff. So since we just used a normal villager house right next to the iron farm to get the first things done, I decided I want some villagers in my base over in that general direction. So we got this little setup for the villager breeder where we can pull out the villagers and send them off. And yeah, I built a massive railway right over basically the whole map to our place. And I want to send off at least 2 villagers to my base to get another breeder going. As you can see, it's going on for a bit. To get 2 villagers for ourselves and breed some up there, since we want to make a little bookshop. Yeah, to get that going, it's way easier to have them at our base, trade stuffs there, and just have the ways a little bit shorter. So I'm now in the process of getting out 2 villagers out of the breeder over to our base. And I've set up the railway and prepared the base a little. Wish me luck that this is going well. Let's see. I'm always kinda nervous to transport those villagers. There's so much stuff that happens to just go wrong with it. Also, early game, use my furnace minecarts. It's way easier than getting powered rails. And it also just gets the job done. Let's see. Looking good so far. Well, actually the almost only part where it's getting interesting is the drop chute into the house. I hope I did that right. But we shall find out pretty soon. Also, all kinds of members started their starting houses, and it's getting more and more filled up, and it's so nice to see all the people gather around here in this sweet spot. It's kind of funny that my house actually is now blocked in view from this dirt path, because yeah, I got carried away there too. I show you. Let's hope this works. Okay, villager has dropped into this hole of the new house. Okay, the furnace made it, so I have high hopes that the villager also made it. Let's jump into the water here and see if everything worked. So yeah, this is our starting house. Well, the copper will over time turn to the like fully oxidated form. That is what I'm looking for, but I have just built it and wait in this form that it's get ready to the real color that I want, because it fits nice to these little elements. And that is our cozy home. Some chairs. I also wanted to make some scaffolding as tables here and there, but we don't have any bamboo so far, so that's gotta wait a moment. The torches obviously are gonna get removed soon. We're gonna use candles to light this place up. That's gonna look way nicer. But there also I need to get some bees and get that going. Yeah. So this is our bedroom. Let me sleep real quick. And then we will see if the first villager made it to the destination. And there he is. He made it. In case you didn't know, each entity in a minecart, it's irrelevant of its villager or a mob or something else. If they drop and land on a railway, they don't get any fall damage. So that way you can easily let them drop like this and he gets no damage at all. Okay. Since this worked, I repeat the process to get a second one. I see you then. And there we have it. The final push for the villager. Looking good. Now we have our two villagers here. Don't need that. And now we can get a breeder going over at our base, and I will be left with a fun task of removing this monstrosity. Oh well, here we go. Big dirt pillar has been removed. Nice. I dug out a little hole over in this mountain and built a village breeder. And then I'm going to make a nice little villager trading hall over here. Just a starter one to get some things going, like the basic enchantments, like, you know, mending and stuffs. Things that people could need. Yeah, maybe we're selling that. But this place really needs an overhaul. I just dug it out, but it looks terrible. So by now you already know the drill. I'm gonna change it. Okay, I think I'm quite happy with the build now, and I want to show you. So let me enter here, and this is the design. So as you can see, I really like the deep slate, and I think the variety of those blocks is just great. We got our first villagers, and the button is ready to be pressed. I hope it works with the baby. It's just one baby so far, but let's see if we get him in place. And it didn't work. Okay, so we gotta wait until the villager is grown up. But I also have another little thing to show you. A horse. No, that's not the thing. I've built a little sugarcane farm. And for this sugarcane farm, I'm using the new mud blocks that came out with 1.19. Since those blocks are not full blocks, but sugarcane can grow on it, we have the nice opportunity to just put normal hoppers below, and they will suck up the items that drop from the breaking of the sugarcane, and it will end up in this chest here. So we got this going. It's just a little setup, but since we are working pretty much all the time in this area, it will be enough to get some sugarcane. We don't need that much at this moment. We can still make bigger farms later in the season. And spoiler, we will make bigger farms. It is a little bit later and our villager has been grown up, so let's see if it works. Flawless. Maybe it needs some more powered rails, so it gets a little bit faster, but it does the job. So now we can finally start getting some villagers in. Nice. So I will spend some time here to get some more villagers and, well, give them all some workstations and make this trading hall a little bit more like a trading hall and not one single villager. The villagers are now all in place, and I've got some decent enchantments from the librarians as well as some diamond gear from the armorer. With that, I'm gonna wrap up this episode of Ostercrack. I'm gonna keep trading a little bit. In the next one, I'll show you guys the shop and the already started chaos that's going to come with it. I hope to see you again, and bye bye!